How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Cities by Jake. I'm your resident architect, and today we're going to be diving back into our new build, Coral Beach. Today's focus is going to be continuing filling in our industrial area, and we're going to start throwing in some commercial and starting to build out our own power grid, I guess. Right now we're just using exported power, so I think as we start to grow, we should probably use our own power, and kind of prepping for the new patch coming out, Economy 2.0, which if you read up to date of that, I'm not going to speak too much on it, but there are consequences with importing electricity and power. So kind of want to prep that out for this episode, because the next episode we work on this Economy 2.0 will be out and available, so that will start to play a role. And we're going to kind of focus our power up in here with our recycling center. I'll probably detail out our recycling center a little bit more, and then I think we're going to detail this out. We're going to start detailing out this out with some more of this, and I think over, in the middle we'll start doing some commercial, so that workers can go have lunch, and then kind of in here there's more commercial over through here. So I think we're going to just kind of focus on this area today, and yeah. But before we get started, make sure you give this video a like, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Lastly, your comments spark the creativity here on this channel, so drop a comment on what I should build. Curious to know. All right, welcome to Coral Beach. So I'm going to focus on this area, and what I want to do first is build out our power. I think we're going to do a power plant right here, probably the small coal power plant for now, and then eventually maybe do another power plant over through here, and then utilize this area. Actually, I did discuss on the last episode that we're going to rework this to over through here. So maybe that we can work that out this episode, but we're going to focus on working out our power grid right through here. Eventually, this is going to become an elevated highway, and then we'll have our kind of train start to flatten down over through here. And I might kind of level it out to match this, or just kind of start sloping it down. I haven't decided yet, but kind of getting ahead of ourselves. So we're just going to focus on this small patch right here, because eventually we'll probably start pushing right here, going down. So this is kind of a unique little grid area, and I'm kind of curious to see how I handle things. So we're gonna have to pause for now, and then we'll delete transformer. We'll delete that for now. So what we can work with is, I want to see how large these are. I don't even know if this would actually fit here. It fits right there. Gas is too big. Battery station is not relevant. This is too big. This is big. This is big. So kind of have to play with that right there. I kind of want to see how that looks. I think this is fine, because then what we could probably do is kind of bring in a train track right here for detail. Or we can always kind of curve this a little bit more, kind of give us some more room over through here and kind of create like a campus. So you can have like a small, we can probably have the transformer right here. So let's grab our alleyway road and we'll attach it right here. Then we can grab our transformer. But won't fit right there. Maybe we can do some non-working like detail. We can probably detail out and grab some of these power blocks and just kind of put them in through here. That's probably what we'll do. And then this, like I said, I think I kind of want to see if there's any upgrades. There is no upgrades. Kind of want to take this rail and kind of push it down in through here. Maybe we can kind of bring it in and kind of bring it down over through here and kind of have like a road that would do like kind of like a loading, so you can load in some coal, or you can have like the loading dock for like coal and stuff like that, just for aesthetics. So let's kind of figure that out. Grab two-way single. Actually fix this up because I realize we're probably going to want to have to come in through here as well. Probably going to want to do something like this. Surface off. Okay. So we'll have to change this up, kind of level it out. And I don't mind this is at a different level than the power plant. Because you can kind of have a road, a fake road that kind of slopes up through here. It's kind of like a drop off. It's really just to kind of pull through so that you can kind of unload your coal and just be on your way. With that being said, I don't think I'm going to have multiple. I think I'm just going to have the one. And you pull in through here. And then you can kind of load in, load, unload, load. And then move on. So that works because thankfully this drains here, and I can kind of use it as a scaling to kind of figure out how things work. But I think I might actually see what this would do. Because it's a station, but not really, but we can do that. Then obviously we'll probably detail this out so that we can kind of have a path through here and get things figured out. And I'm wondering if once I do eventually upgrade this, I'm able to kind of scoot it over a little bit more and bring in this road so that actually is working. Maybe. But that is probably good. Let's check out the underground. We can trash this for a second. I'll actually trash all of this. Kind of leave it like that. So now we're connected to the power grid. And then we have our own kind of power going. That set up there. I want to set up this next. And then we can kind of figure out if we can shift over the tracks a little bit. Again, I'm going to pause. Then let's delete this, delete that, keep it like that. And we'll actually delete this and then work from here, because maybe we can kind of come up through here and connect right here. If we were to take this, might as well just come in there. Do that. And come in that way, and then maybe what we can do is we can bring this over through here, loop it up and through here. Or we can just continue it on. No. I think kind of connecting right here and kind of looping it, maybe right here, looping it down will probably be better. Probably a little bit more unique too. If we were to kind of come in right here. Come in, reconnect right there. How would that look? I think that'd be nice because you can still kind of maybe die it down through here, or we could eventually rework this whole neighborhood when we upzone eventually to become a whole connector as well. Then you have all of this in through here that you can do. think that's probably where we'll stop it right now. We'll just have a neighborhood in through here. But then you can kind of create your own little campus. Recycling, we can get like industrial waste processing, and not incinerator, it's a little too big. But we can kind of create our own little campus in through here. Things kind of work out in their favor. Should check the underground to make sure. Okay, we are good. Then I can grab an alleyway road, connect it through here, and maybe we can do something like that and create its own little campus. And then maybe we can probably fill in, when we detail this out, fill in some warehouses and stuff like that. Parking maybe, but yeah. And then we could probably expand this now. Instead of having some commercial through here, we can probably expand this to have more power. So maybe we actually flip this. There. Grab. This, then connect that up there. Then you can kind of have your like processing where coal dumps off, and you have your like processing here to kind of do whatever the processing for the coal, and then obviously you have your factory here where you burn. Then we can make room for our actual transformer, and maybe have two. Then connect them up to the grid. And then we can kind of detail this out a little bit better, obviously, and then we'll just kind of have like our sloped drive through here, and like I said, processing through here. I'm really liking how that kind of turned out. We didn't have to mess with the train tracks. Kind of opened up a little bit more space, so a little bit of a redo with this road over through here, and I really like how it is a lot better. Yeah, so that is kind of that. Next step is going to kind of zone out industrial over through here. I'm going to let it build out because we don't have a lot of demand for it, so it's probably going to have to take a little bit. I might also do kind of what I had here, throw in some stone manufacturing. That will be great. I think if I remember, that's signature. Okay, it needs to be on a natural ore. So maybe I do have the ore possibility for ore, so maybe what I do is I can kind of make this land more what's the term, susceptible to ore, I guess. Kind of do this area right here, build with ore, and obviously we don't have to do a whole lot, to it, but maybe this neighborhood, this portion of the industrial is just an ore mining facility, and we can kind of have small pockets of ore collectors in this entire row, and then we can get back into the generic industrial through here, warehouse, storage, because then this is going to become our port. So it would be nice to have a lot of warehouses, because you would think these huge companies would invest in real estate down here for warehouses so that they can store all their goods. So we're gonna do that instead. I'm gonna use a lot of ore mining, coal mining, kind of place them. And what I think I'm gonna do actually is kind of start developing out our road through here, just so we can kind of really plan out our coal industry. I'm gonna like kind of work this out, go along with the river. I'm not gonna do too much. I'll just stop right there maybe. I think we still need to kind of flatten this area out over through here. I really just kind of want to push it out to get to that second main road. That will probably be like right here, and I think we're just going to kind of push it that way. We kind of have this opposite effect of this road kind of coming in, and then we'll have another road coming in through here. Maybe we kind of just do this for now. Where it pushes through here, then it kind of dies through here. Looking kind of nice. I think I might actually kind of bring it in this way. That instead. Looks a little cleaner, and plus we also have this now, so we can kind of bring it out here, and you can kind of connect. This road can become like an avenue, and it eventually connects in through here. So we're gonna kind of just bring these over through here. Alleyways, we might have secondary roads that kind of branch it out through here, then connect. That kind of looks a whole lot better. And then we'll kind of just focus on over in this area today, but I just wanted to kind of start that so we can really figure out what we're working with. Might do this. Maybe, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that should be fine. It does look like it's sloped right here, so we might have to fix it. So we might have to kind of fix this up a little bit. I'll probably do that in the detailing when we kind of zone out this, because I'm thinking all of this will be coal mining, and then a few pocket regular industrial, and then we'll probably do like a row of commercial in through here. Be kind of nice, be property commercial, where all of these workers can then go grab lunch on the water. I'm reserving this area because, like I said, this is going to be an elevated highway, so it'd be nice to kind of have like a off ramp right here. and then another off ramp back here, back here, back here. I want it to be a lot more realistic rather than in Magnolia, where I think this strip would be, you know, there'd probably be like 3 or 4 exits in through here. So I'm trying to reserve that space. But back to what we're gonna be zoning out. I think I zoned this. Kind of did this maybe. All right, I think I'm gonna zone in kind of the rest through here. And I think it might as well, since we go stopped right here. I'm just gonna zone in and kind of start detailing out this area and be right back. All right, so this is probably the best of what I'm going to do. And this is nice because this is like a coal ore storage. Maybe because it's on ore like land, so it kind of knows. So that's kind of cool how it did that. I didn't do this. Maybe that's the same thing for this one as well. Because I've never seen this building before. But that's kind of all the zones out area that I want to do. I have a little commercial strip through here. I might add another one in this corner when we go detail out. But I think I'm going to do the detailing next and then kind of just see where we're at. Maybe we're having a lot of worker problems, so maybe we can kind of start to develop another neighborhood in through here, see where we go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some detailing and be right back. All right, so I think I'm done detailing out this area. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. I feel like this is fine. I'm not really sure how I feel about this lone gas station, but I think it's fine for now. I just really just wanted like this concrete area similar to the surrounding context. But I feel like it's just gonna be like a place where people can just kind of like park in wherever they want, because a lot of the times like this is an industrial area, so some people might come with like their tractor trailer trucks, park in kind of like this area. So that's kind of the vibe that I was going for over here. I really like how this turned out. I went a little intense with the decals over through here than I would over here, mainly because this is like all a lot of ore and coal industry. So I kind of feel like, you know, in the air, the coal dust would settle on this ground, and then like the trucks just kind of pushing it around. So I feel like that's probably the kind of how I did. I made a little commercial dealership, you know, tractor dealerships right through here. I kind of felt like this was that kind of vibe, so I kind of made that over here. Not really sure what I'm gonna do here, you know, especially with the fact that this will eventually be an elevated highway. I'm not really too sure what I'm gonna do with this. I'd rather just wait until we actually make it an elevated highway. Then we can kind of figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, not too much detail over through here. And through here, I like kind of this like offloading area for the trains, you know, kind of had like the grabbers, whatever they're called, to pick up off the train, and then kind of put it right here for temporary offloading, and then a truck can come load it up and bring it to here or throughout the area. Not functional, but for looks, kind of like that added detail. So I think I'm gonna call it a day for this episode. Next episode will really focus on residential, as we have a really bad worker shortage. So I think we're gonna kind of, you know, fill this area in with residential. We'll probably fill a little bit of this in with residential as well, and we'll start to like kind of detail this out. I kind of want to just focus on filling in all of this area, and then we can stop and move back to our downtown area, I guess is what you would call it. Really fill in that, and probably maybe zone some medium density homes. So that's gonna do it for today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of like slowed down, and I really like the pace of this build so far. I'm not too worried about, you know, how well the city runs right now. I know I checked when I was detailing this out, we're losing like 30 grand an hour, so it's not the most functional city, and we're definitely losing money, but that's why we have unlimited money on for this build. I'm really enjoying this, you know, slow pace and kind of detailing out and doing things that we want to do. So with that being said, if you guys like this video, please give it a like. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And lastly, drop a comment on what you want me to build in this this build. I'm really listening to the comments and, you know, kind of having fun with this city. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.